Hi viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel, Pathshala Educational Trust. So now today I'm going to discuss a different topic which is helpful for the TET exams and for the entrance exams of teachers. 6th class science, that is Telangana state syllabus. So today I'm going to tell about our food topic. That was the first lesson of 6th class. So our food, like what it contains, what topic does it contain, how our mother prepares, what are the ingredients used in, and how they get prepared, how people develop food habits, different methods of preparing foods, how to make a tasty food. Of course, that is also important, right? And how to preserve the food. So this is what we will going to learn from this lesson. And here we also have some few activities to be done. So those activities I'll just explain you. So you can I'll also give some work also to write down, like I'll so that you can just follow me. And before entering to our class, quickly I just want to say you to hit the bell icon and subscribe our channel, so that for the next you'll also get some notifications from me. So let's go into the lesson. So what is our food? If anyone asks you about your favorite food item, what will you answer? Like if somebody asks me about my favorite food, I would tell several things, like maybe pulihora, maybe brinjal curry, so on, many. So every individual has a different taste and different favorite foods, right? So let's look into the paragraph. The list may include several things like laddu, biryani, idli sambar, pulihora, cheese, dal, biryani, or brinjal curry, and so on. But if you are asked about the components, their sources, and how they have been cooked, then it may be difficult for you to answer. Generally, we take interest in eating food and don't bother about other things like what material we need, preparing brinjal curry or biryani, whatever, right? If we don't ask all such things, you don't ask your mother how we are going to prepare biryani today. You don't ask any list. But only thing we are careful about how we taste and we eat, right? So but making a tasty food, we need some list. So today we'll learn how biryani makes and how other things, like, okay, how idli made of soft. Many of us don't know how idli is soft, but we eat it, right? We directly eat it, but we don't bother about its softness. We take food items like for health and energy, but we should also know the material required for preparing the foods. Okay, so we should also know with what material it is being made and how much time does it take to cook. So all these things. So this type of information is very important. So we will discuss about the ingredients, processing, and source of food in details in this chapter. Observe the following food items and name them. Here in the textbook, there are 9 pictures, in which first picture is dosha, and the second picture is idli, third picture is samosa, my favorite, and fourth picture is thali. I mean food which is consist everything like dal, curries and rice, so that is called thali. And fifth picture is, that is vada, and sixth picture is, that is chapati with some curry, and seventh is also my favorite, of course many of us like that, that is laddu, and eighth one is payasam, that is sweet, okay, and ninth one is ice cream. Of course everybody loves it, right? All our children's, most of us like the ice cream. I think in the world nobody says I hate ice cream, right? Yeah. So in the page number 1, if you observe, which is in a green color, I'm reading that. Banana contains potassium, which is useful for us. So, it's a common fruit that everybody eats, and it is available 365 days. Banana. So, banana is very good for our health. It consists potassium, so it is very good fruit. Everybody after lunch, after having a lunch, you can eat banana, which makes healthy. It is very good fruit, and it is also available, right? So we can eat. So in the page number 2, the first paragraph, we have an activity here, finding variety in our food. So let us find some varieties. Like in the classroom, if we have 30 children, 30 children will not eat same every day, right? Most of us eat rice and dal, and few brings curries and few bring chapati. So let us see what children brings. Let us have some activity, like what food they eat. So here in the table number 1, what did I eat? That we have 2 columns entered, that is Ashok and Neelam. So we have to enter some 3 columns are empty. That okay, I'll also write it down and I'll share it with you. You can also note down it. So I'm going to read the paragraph now. Every day we eat different type of food from morning to night. Of course, we eat different type. In the morning we eat idli, in the afternoon we eat lunch. Of course, we do have some snacks or fruit or anything, right? So we'll have to list out now. What did you eat yesterday? We have to list down what did we eat yesterday. So make a list. Also discuss with your friends and collect the information about what food they have eaten yesterday. Like yesterday, just go had a discussion with few of your friends, discuss like what they had eaten yesterday. Of course, it might be from morning to till, it's not that necessary from morning to till night. If they eat their if they remember about the lunch, ask them like in the lunch what they had, or else in the night what they had. So just note down what they have eaten. For example, here name of the student and food eaten was already given. Quickly let's see. Ashok was a boy name, and he ate some rice, dal, milk, vegetables, and jam with idli, maybe jam with bread and idli. So Ashok is a person who ate this yesterday from morning to till night. He had eaten it. And Neelam also, he had eaten biryani, chili, chutney and roti. Maybe you can also collect some information from some of your friends and note down in these columns. I'll also share, once I have written, I'll also share with you. And we can write it down. And here, are there any common food items in the list of yours and your friends? You have to observe it. Are there any common food items in the list of yours and your friend eaten? Okay, you have to see that. Count the number of food varieties you have listed in the table. In the table 1, if you ask your friends, you have to note down that how many variety of foods you have taken, or else any common food is there. Do all the students eat the same type food items, or else in your record, if you find all your friends and you are eating the same kind of food or what, you have to look that also. And what food item is served in your school at midday meal? So if your school is giving you a midday meal, what kind of midday meal was provided for you? Or else if it is not providing also, it's okay that you can record whatever you bring for the lunch. You can just note down that can be written in the activity 1. And we eat different types of food materials daily, but some food items like rice, dal and vegetables are common in the daily menu in large parts of Telangana. Yeah, in most of our area we eat only rice, dal, right? Most of us eat vegetables, lots of vegetables, curries. On a special occasions we eat large varieties. If it is Diwali, then we make payasam, many kind of sweets, and we make. Or if it is Dasara, then we cook meat on that day. uh, Parents makes different so most of our Telangana people, we eat rice, dal and vegetables. So food ingredients, let us see the activity 2. Many things are needed to be prepared. Many things we have to prepare. So here we have some story. Let us see that. Srinivas is a person name. So Srinivas wants to eat something special on Sunday. He asked his mother to make biryani. So yeah, on Sundays most of us also ask our mothers to prepare biryani, right? But here, as Srinivas done, like he wants to help his mother. Most of us don't help our mother, but if you try to help, she will let you know like what materials are being used in it, what ingredients, and how to make biryani, how much time does it take. So learn this Sunday. I hope all of you will definitely go and ask your mother how it makes. So like Srinivas want to help his mother, and his mother asked him to prepare a list of material which would be required to make biryani. So he made it a list, like Srinivas made it a list. So he think like rice, salt, jeera, tomato, potato, onion, etc. is used. And of course he missed some materials also. So let us complete his list. So Srinivas was surprised. Of course, most of you also been surprised. Like while cooking boiled rice, we need only two materials, right? What materials we need? Yeah, that is raw rice and water. But for making biryani, we need many materials again. Yes, yeah. To make different kind of foods, we need different materials. These materials which are required to prepare food are known as ingredients. So, what is ingredient? Ingredient is like to make different kinds of foods, we need different materials. These materials, the required materials to prepare food are known as ingredients. So, list out some food items you like to eat and try to find out what ingredients are being used to prepare them. So, table number 2, ingredients of some food items. Here already they have listed food items you like. Like most of us like payasam. We don't know how to make that. What required ingredients are used. We don't know, right? Let us see like what we require for making payasam. For making payasam, what material we have to, you have to write down over there. And how to make chicken curry. Eating chicken curry makes my tongue is like it's like watering now. It's so spelling chicken curry itself makes us to tempt like to eat right now. But how to list out the ingredients, you can also write it down here. And pallikaram, most of us, if it is like Telangana people watching, like most of us know what is pallikaram. So we use it for while eating idli, dosha, right? Most of our mothers prepare this. So how? What ingredients we need? We can just write it down, gather the information and write it down over here. For making payasam, I think we need versilum. Telugulo అయితే so for making payasam, semia, that is called semia, and sugar. For garnishing, we can also make kismis, badam, kaju, and water, and we can also add milk. So to make payasam. And for chicken curry, of course, we need chicken. We need haldi. We need mirchi powder and all garam masala powders. Okay. Yeah, this is how we prepare chicken curry. And then for pallikaram, of course, we use ingredient called groundnuts and karam. and pasupu. So this is how we get it done, right? So I'll also share, once I have written, I will share the information to you. You can also write it down in your books. So coming to the next paragraph. Before going to the next paragraph, I want to say, in the page number 2, the one which is written in green in color, don't eat bananas on an empty stomach. So if you have not eaten, or if you have not taken any tiffin in the morning, afternoon, for the lunch, while you're eating, before eating itself, don't eat banana on empty stomach. It should not be eaten or taken. Okay, so don't eat like that. After lunch we can eat banana, but before lunch is also, it is not that safe. And combining them with a bit of protein, banana combining banana with the protein will help to normalize the insulin response caused by the sugar in the banana. Okay, so this is what it is helpful. Let us move to the paragraph, page number 3, before the table, after the table, table number 2 after. So when you purchase packed food, biscuits or any cool drink, you will find their ingredients written on their packs, right? We can observe. If you buy any biscuit packet, you can also observe on it, like what ingredients are used. We can just see. And on cool drinks also, it will be mentioned. Okay, you can also see that. Have you ever thought from where these ingredients come? Yes, it will be easy for you to say that we get vegetables and fruits from plants, eggs, milk, meat from animals. Is there any other source you can think of? Some ingredients have been listed below. Find out the source of each ingredient, if it is a plant mark P, or animal A, or something else O. So here in the table number 3, it is given list, like few listed things. We have to mention, if it is coming from the plant, then we have to mention it as a P, or if it is like from animal, you have to make it A, or if it is from something else, you have to do it O. You have to go for the O. So let's see. Cooking oil. So mostly how the cooking oil is prepared, it comes from the plant. So that is P. Name of the plant or animal, if you know. So cooking oil, like sunflower oil, that is also a cooking oil, right? You can also say sunflower oil, and you can write it down, sunflower plant. And honey comes from a animal. Okay, that is honeybee. Yeah, of course. And chips, we don't know how they made, so that can be done O. And turmeric powder, that is also like from the plant. You can write down like P. Salt, it's from other, so O. Dove, that is also from others, O. So meat, it's like animal, A. Rice, it is also from plant, yes. Eggs, that is from the animal. Sugar, of course, from sugar plant, so you can just mention it as a P. And peanuts also from plants, you can also mention that as a P. So this is how the list. And also share with you, after the completion of this, I'll also share with you. So try to enrich this list as much as you can. You will find that from animal we get milk, eggs and meat. If you observe carefully, you will notice that there are a number of animals from which we get different kind of foods. Goats and sheep give us meat, right? Of course. Hen and roosters are used as a meat again, that is chicken. We can you elaborate their list? In the plants, we eat different parts, like leaf of spinach and coriander plants. Yes, flowers of cauliflower plant, fruits of tomato and drumstick plant. Yeah. So you may be having some doubt after about the salt. Yeah. It is a material and obtained from the sea, actually. Yes, salt. How salt comes? Salt comes from the tree or a plant. It is a other source. Like from where we get the salt? We get the salt from the sea. In the later classes, you will learn about the components of food. Can you identify which part of the plant is eaten by us in the given table? You can also discuss with your friends. So, can you identify which part of the plant is eaten by us? We get variety of food materials from plants. In some plants, we eat only some part of food. We also we also eat entire plant as a food also, right? Yes. So here, spinach, palakura. We only eat leaves. Of course, we also eat some part of their stem. Palakura. Almost all vegetables, greeny leafy vegetables, we eat their leaves. And in some vegetables, if we take beetroot, it is a root, okay, it develops inside the mud, so we also eat that. And turmeric powder, that is also we eat as it is a powder. So we have different. So figure 3, let us see the figure 3. Do you know, to make biryani or kheer we use different type of ingredients such as ilachi, that is cardamom, lavang, clove, dalchin chekka, cinnamon, biryani leaves, pepper, etc. They are called condiments. Okay. Cashew nuts, almonds, kismis, that are dry grapes, etc. are also used. These are dry fruits. Condiments are dry fruits grown in a particular place only. They are not available in large quantities. They are expensive. So, if you observe, if you go to your local shops, if you ask for lavangam for 10 rupees, they'll give you many. But if you ask for 10 rupees any other item, they will not give you, because this is very expensive and they only give a little for you. So you can observe cashew, badam also. If you go and purchase 500 rupees, we only get little, like maybe per kilo. But for those 500, we can also get many items, other items. So this is very expensive items, very expensive ingredients. So that is how they are being used. So coming to page number 4, here in the green color, let me tell you that beetroots are high in carbohydrate levels and should therefore be used as a sprangles. Okay. Yeah. So next move to, let us look table number 4 and try fill it as shown. Yes. Name of the plants were given in one column and parts that we eat also given in one column. So fenugreek, that is మెంతులు కూర అంటాం కదా. సో మెంతి కూర ఈజ్ యూస్డ్ ఫర్ మెనీ కర్రీస్ అండ్ సీడ్స్ ఆల్సో వీ యూజ్ ఇట్, రైట్. అండ్ మస్టర్డ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ ఆవాలు. మస్టర్డ్ ఈజ్ యూస్డ్ ఫర్ ఆవాలు, డెఫినెట్గా ఆల్మోస్ట్ వీ యూజ్ ఇన్ ఎనీ కర్రీ వీ యూజ్ దాట్, అండ్ వీ ఆల్సో యూజ్ దాట్ ఫర్ most of our pickles. Sugarcane, we eat sugarcane like that itself, and also we get sugar from it, right? So we eat all the sugarcane. Carrot also, we eat all the carrot, that is a root again here, okay. And we don't eat plant of it, we only eat the fruit of it, okay. And onion also we also eat its leaves, onion leaves also, spring onions, okay, that also we eat, so that can also be written here. And cabbage, of course, cabbage also we eat, right? It's a flower we eat, but we won't eat its leaves or its stem or anything. And yeah, ingwa, you all know ingwa is used in most of the foods, like for pulihora we use it, right? So yeah, we also eat that. So one which is in green color, I am reading out that peanuts contain beneficial protein, but many people are allergic to them and find them hard to digest. Okay. Peanuts is like pallilu we eat, right? Yeah. So coming to the page number 6 now, which part of the plants do we generally use? Which parts of the plants do we generally use? Do we also use flowers as a food? Which plants are these? So you can understand like which parts of the plants do we generally use. Most of them are like fruits, right? All the plants, like if you take brinjal, we don't eat brinjal leaves, we only take brinjal out of the plant. And in the same way for the lady's fingers also, we take only lady's fingers, not the plant, whole plant. If you take tomato tree also, we take only fruit, not the total tomato leaves or stem, right? So most of us we take out only fruits from the plants. And do we also use flowers? Of course, we also use some flowers, that is like cauliflower, we take flower. And drumsticks, before drumsticks comes, that also gives some flowers, that also used in all pappu, if mother cooks pappu, those drumstick flowers also and that leaves also been used to eat. And which part plants are these? Like only flowers, like only cauliflower, and few are there. I'll mention it. I'll write it down for you. Is there any plant of which whole parts of it can be eaten? Is there any plant, such total plant you can eat? That is spring onions. We can eat total plant. We can just cut it out and we can eat. Okay, from the roots. And we have few like that. I'll just write it down for you. You can copy out from this. And we use various parts of plants for our foods. Leaves, roots, seeds, and fruits of the plants are widely used, various, whereas stems and flowers are not so widely used. Yes, stems and flowers we don't use normally. We only use leaves, roots are nothing but like carrot, onion we take out, right? So that seeds also we take out seeds, like if you think beans or chikkadgaya, we take out the seeds from it and we also cook that also separately, right? And fruits also, like tomato, we cook tomato. So and from only flowers and stems hardly we use them in cooking. We need several ingredients to cook different type of foods. Yes, whatever may be the source of ingredients, plants, animals, or minerals, we use some in plenty, but others are needed in only some quantities. Why it is so? So listen, whatever may be the source of ingredients, plants, animals, or minerals, whatever it is, we use some in plenty, but others are needed in some quantity. Why it is like that? So, how people develop food habits? How people living in one region usually share common food habits. Okay, like if we think like Telangana, we only eat rice and dal. Most of the North Indians, they eat chapati. Maybe the region they are staying there, their common habit would be that. Punjabi also, most of the North Indians eat that. And South Indians are different again, they eat different food, they use oil also different. So we have different regions and different food habits. You might have seen paddy fields, right, near your villages. Paddy is nothing but, like which comes rice from it. So in some villages we see, in our state, geographical and climatical conditions are more suitable for growing paddy. So Telangana grows most of the paddy. So we produce more rice. In which districts of a state is paddy grown widely? So even though farmers grow various types of food crops, we generally use rice as a staple food. So Telangana staple food is rice. A variety of food items are prepared using rice. A number of items are made using rice in the form of rava and flour. So we take out that also. Make a list of those items. We eat more rice and rice products as compared to other cereals like wheat or maize. But in Rajasthan, maize, bajra, and wheat is produced more than rice. So the main food is Rajasthan is chapati. They eat chapati and roti, right? So that is a main food for them because they also grow maize, bajra, wheat over there, and that is a main food for them. And here we develop only largely we just grow paddy and we eat rice, and that is a staple food. Many times we hear people saying that I like this curry, I don't like that. This is not a good food habit. You should make a habit of eating all variety of vegetable foods items. This make you strong and energetic. Most of us also say like I don't like bitter gourd, I don't like this, I don't like that. It is not that should not it is not like we should not eat chapati, we should not eat bitter gourd. We have to take all food. It has to be in a balanced way. If you like eating only chapati, eating overall chapati, it's not good habit again. So it should be balanced, it should be very good way, like eating all varieties is a good habit. It's not that saying that I don't like is like it is not a good habit. Different methods of preparing food. So we have a different methods of preparing food. Preparing food is an extremely important art and essential for life. Yes, our mama prepares food, right? How she prepares, she's well known in preparing that. So that is how it becomes tasty and it is good also. There are many ways of preparing food. Yeah, even now we got electrical rice cookers. Though mother uses same bowl, same rice, but the same taste. Okay, rice is boiled, but idli is not made in the same manner. Yes. For making idli, rice and dal are formulated followed by the steaming. Yeah. How to make idli? That is formulated first. Before a day we formulate it first and then we make it batter and we make idlis. Potato chips are fried in the oil, right? Not each and every food item is made in the same way. No, they are in a different ways. Like for potato chapatis, we are making it deep fried or fried, and for making idli, we make batter first and we ferment it first, and then we make idli. And making biryani, how to cook it. So we have different methods of cooking. So some process have been mentioned in the table 5. Fill in the food items. So look at the table 5, process involved in making food. So method of preparing food. Here we have some methods and what food items are being prepared, like that we have to write it down. So I'll also share with you this once I have prepared. I'll share with you like for what will be boiled for food items. What potatoes will boil. For steaming also we make idli to be steamed, fermentation, curd, okay, roasting, peanuts, deep fry, pakodi, puri, yeah, of course. So shallow fried chicken, fish, chopping and mixing. For curries we make chopping and mixing, like all the vegetables we chop it and we mix it with the and cutting and mixing. So this is how what I'll just write it down and I'll share with you. In the table 5 you can also add any other methods of cooking which you know. Don't forget to add the food items prepared by this method. Yeah, so I don't think that more than these methods we have. If so, I'll just mention it and I'll continue sending to you. So tasty food. What makes a tasty food? We usually say food is tasty, but how does food gets its tasty? The taste of food depends on its ingredients, okay, method of preparation and our culture habits. Do you know the method of preparation of any food item? I know one item, that is lemon rice. How to make tasty. So try doing it at your home with your mother help. So you'll also learn how to make. So here they have given us tomato curry. Just read it out and do as it is given here. A boy is preparing in the picture the tomato curry. So his name is Joseph. Okay, Joseph knows how to make a tomato curry. So listen to him how he is making and try making it out. Taste it whether it is good or not, and comment down for me to know. So I like tomato curry. I learned how to make it from my father. So this boy Joseph learned how it made from his father. To prepare, we need 2 tomatoes, 1 onion, 2 green chilies, 1 red chili, okay, turmeric powder, salt, oil, mustard seeds, black gram, and jeera. So these are the list Joseph has given. And now the process, like how to make it. First of all, clean all the vegetables in the water and chop them into pieces. Place a pan on the flame. Pour 3 spoons of oil. When oil becomes hot, put 1 spoon full of mustards, okay, black gram and jeera. Then add green chili and red chili pieces and put a pinch of turmeric powder, okay. Half a minute later, add piece of onions and tomato. Then add some salt and close the lid. After 5 minutes, the tasty curry is ready. As he mentioned, the Joseph has said, just try it for yourself and eat it, and mention how it tastes and is it really good or bad. Mention it into the comments, okay. So let us cook. Activity 3 was given for us. What is your favorite cooked food? How find out how it is prepared. Write the recipe in your notebook. So go to your mother. If you think that if you love to eat lemon rice or pulihora, ask your mother how to prepare, like as how Joseph has made. First list out, write down the list of ingredients, what necessary for making pulihora, and then make a list of preparation, like how to prepare it as how Joseph has given up. You can also write it down on your notebook and share it with me. I'll also have a look how sweet you have cooked. So in the green color figure, below the figure 4, I'm reading. Sweet potatoes are an excellent source of carotenoid antioxidants. Sweet potatoes, of course, everybody loves to eat, right? Sweet potatoes are really good to health actually. So next, let's move to the page number 8, that is preservation of food. Like how to preserve the food. Like if mama goes for 2-3 days out and nobody ready here for us to cook, then how to save, how to preserve it. So let us see, maybe it might be helpful for us. The discussion about food will be in